Hello, dear friends. Today is September 1st, 2024, in the year of the Lord. It's been a few days now. Today, the Lord has been pressing on me to come and upload the video to discuss and share with all of you the mystery in the parable of the wheat and the weeds. Okay, and there's a mystery in it. So the Lord wanted me to share this with you. And, once we learn the mystery in here, we will never, I've mentioned this before, once we learn about the mysteries, we will never read the Bible the same way again. Because there is a code, there is a mystery behind the parables that Jesus spoke. So today, we're going to read the parable Matthew 13, verses 24 to 30. This is the parable of the wheat and the tares. Another parable he put forth to them, saying, so this is Jesus speaking. The kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed good seed in his field. So this man seeds a good seed. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the grain had sprouted and produced a crop, then the tares also appeared. So the servants of the owner came and said to him, Sir, did you not sow good seed in your field? How then does it have tares? He said to them, an enemy. So he's talking about a specific enemy. An enemy has done this. The servant said to him, Do you want us then to go and gather them? But he said, No. Lest while you gather up the tares, you also uproot the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest, and at the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, First gather together the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Now, there's a mystery in this parable, my dear friends, and we're going to find that out. Number one, we know that Jesus always taught us, particularly, let's read together Matthew 5:44. What did Jesus say? I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you. He's talking about us forgiving our enemies. So if he's talking about us forgiving our enemies, then how come he's giving a parable? He's talking a parable and actually differentiating between two different seeds. And he's calling the seed of the enemy and the seed of the good man, the landowner. What is the mystery behind this? In order for us to understand the mystery in this parable, my dear friends, we're going to have to go to Genesis 3, chapter 3, verse 15, and let's read together. This is God talking to the serpent and telling him, And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your seed. So he's talking to the serpent and telling him he has a seed. Between your seed and her seed. He shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his heel. My dear friends, according to the Lord, the Most High God, the serpent has a seed. And if we read correctly from Genesis 3:15, God himself put an enmity. And that means there's absolutely no reconciliation to the seed of serpent, because God himself put that enmity, right? And what was that enmity? That enmity is the fact that Jesus Christ came into this world to die for our sins and to free us from the slavery of Satan, from our bondage. So there is no salvation to the demons. There's no salvation to the fallen angels. Okay? So the seed of the serpent, there is a seed. The serpent has a seed. And the serpent is what? The serpent is the enemy. We all know that. Now let's come and take a look at this from a different angle. The serpent belongs to the class, the family of what? The reptiles, right? Of course. So the lizard is considered a reptile. And so is the what? The serpent. So these are all classification of the reptilians, okay? Coming from the serpent. Go to part 2, my dear friends, so we can continue about the mystery.